Hi, everyone. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to start by taking a minute to share the link online. So give me a second. Okay, that was Facebook. Oh, no, the group. Wait. We are live. Post. Sorry, guys. I was having some trouble with the program OBS that I normally use to stream. So I had to do it in a different way, and hence I didn't have a stream up front. So I didn't have a link for the stream up front, sorry. So I have to share it right now. Kind of annoying, I know. Luckily, I have fast internet, so I hope you're okay, that you're having a good Plural Pride Day. There we go. Okay, Twitter, where are you? There we go. Sure, that will work. So many social media, folks. It's unbelievable. Tweet, done. I'm here. Hi, everyone. Hi, Eclectic. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Diamond. Hi, Elephant Journal System. Hi, Seven Cat. Welcome, everyone. It's Plural Pride Day. I'm super, super excited. I'm also very nervous for this stream, but I'm super excited. Hi, Marianne. Welcome for joining. Makeup was done by our alter, Amy. So, yes, thank you, Amy, for doing the makeup. And now we are live because it's Plural Pride Day. We've been having Plural Acceptance Week all week, which was great fun. We worked together with the Plural Events team that also hosted the Plural Positivity World Conference. And when we met up in Orlando and also afterwards for the conference, we decided that we would want a Pride Day where we can be together and look at the positives of plurality and also DID. And so we decided that in order to do that, we had to educate ourselves, the community, and we had to prepare ourselves in the community and also the rest of the world. So we decided to do a acceptance week and then do a big finale on Saturday with Plural Pride. So that's happening right now. Hi, Luna System. Thank you so much for joining. So it's super great. There are many videos on the Plural Events channel if you haven't checked them out yet, with great information about different types of systems. We did a day for every a day for every kind of system, basically, throughout the week. So it was very great to work with different parts of the Plural umbrella in the community throughout the week. So let me post a link for you so you can check it out later. And I don't forget Plural Events. Also, Plural Events has a website now, which is pluralevents.org. And on that website, you can find information about the conference from last year, about the conference for next year, because obviously we are doing it again. It was a great success, and the biggest online free conference for plurality ever so far. So super, super exciting. And you can find more information for next year. And if you want to speak next year, you are very welcome to do so. And there is a sign up form on the website. So those were my announcements for Plural Events. On a more personal note, for Power to the Plural's YouTube channel. We have reached 2,000 subscribers, which is super, super amazing. We are so thankful and grateful to you all, because without you, we wouldn't have the 2,000 subscribers, and we wouldn't be doing this anymore. So thank you so much for continuing to support us here. We really appreciate it. And we have a great time here on YouTube with you all. I'm just reading the comments from time to time. Thank you so much, folks. We really appreciate it. And also that you're here today with us on Plural Pride Day. We know that sometimes we have moments on YouTube where we don't upload, or we just go MIA, I think it's called, like we disappear for a little while. And that's just when we get triggered or something overwhelming happens in our life. We prioritize our health. And I think that's really important to do for us, because obviously we have DID. We are still to this day in a way disordered, and so we have to prioritize our health above anything. But it doesn't mean that we're not working in the background on other projects, among Plural Acceptance Week and the conference for next year. And we hope to be able to make videos for this channel again soon as well. We keep adding new video topics to our list. By now we are on 9 pages of video ideas, so we have enough to do, but we need more spoons and forks and knives to make it, and to make a good video as well, because we don't want to upload content that could have been better, because we did that in the past. We did that for a year. We have over 150 videos now, and we like 50 of them. And the other 100 are there, and they contain important information, but we were just not in a right place of mind. We were not doing okay. And so you see that back in the quality of the video. And so we don't want to do that anymore. We want to try to avoid that, and also protect ourselves better, because YouTube is fun and all, but we do this on a voluntary base of just for fun, right? So we have to also treat it that way. It's not our job. It's not something we get paid for. And although the YouTube algorithm is really troublesome when it comes to not uploading consistently every week, for us, it's, yeah, okay, maybe we never grow to, I don't know, 1 million subscribers. If that's okay, right? We're still doing what we can do. And I think that's what matters most. So if that's a problem for you, sorry. I hope for some understanding in the matter, especially on a day like this, because even though we have our struggles, we are here and we are live on Plural Pride Day. And we've been working our asses off in the past week. We slept about 5 hours a night. And we're working a lot on weird times, as Plural Events is a team with worldwide people. So we have people from America, from Canada, from Australia, and from Europe. So we had to work around 4 different time zones, but it worked out eventually. So yeah. Okay, Elephant Journal System is asking me to share something about our other channel in the Netherlands. So we have a Dutch channel. We've recently started it. It's called Diskundig. Let me type that down for you. Diskundig, which is a word joke. It's like when you are a, what's the word? Peer support person, I guess. And then it has the word DID in Dutch in there. So it's a word joke. And there are not that many Dutch videos on plurality or DID on YouTube. I think maybe there are 10 or 15 videos in total. So not people who make them, but in total. So if I make 20 videos, I'm the #1 Dutch YouTuber for DID. A lot easier than with my English channel. But yeah, I'm still glad I made an English channel, to be honest. Also, talking about languages anyway, if you speak a different language, please contact me, because I want to do a project where we translate some information in different languages, so we can really, truly be international and reach more people in their own language, so they hopefully can better understand it. I'm reading the chat, by the way. Oh, hi, Lunast. Toss. Sorry, I probably don't pronounce that correctly. They were the creators of the term endogenic and traumagenic, and we have a wonderful post by them on our website if you want to learn more about that. Hi, Shine Your Light Collective. Thank you so much for joining us, Ashley. It's so good to see you here. If you don't know the Shine Your Light Collective, please check out their channel here on YouTube. They recently got back onto YouTube and they do fantastic work. I'm super, super excited that they are back. So please go check them out and subscribe to their channel because they're absolutely amazing. Also, the Sapphic Bouquet is doing a live stream later tonight on Twitch. Maybe they can post a link in the, if they can, because it might be blocked, but you can try to do that. So people can join the live stream on Twitch tonight as well. They are doing a Q&A, and I did a Q&A yesterday in our support group Alternation on Facebook. So I don't want to do a Q&A again, although if you have questions, feel free to drop them in the chat because I like the interaction. So Sapphic Bouquet is saying mispronouncing your name is just part of being a streamer. Lol. It is. You probably say LOL in English. We say lol in Dutch because actually LOL in Dutch is the word for fun. So there you go. You'll learn some Dutch today. Say lol instead of LOL when you speak Dutch. Links are blocked. Well, I have a link. Oh, maybe it's already in the description of this video, or maybe not. Wait, I'll find it. Here it is. Click, click, click. This is where the stream by Sapphic Bouquet is later tonight. I forgot the time though, sorry. Chris is asking what everyone is doing for Plural Pride. So if you want to, you can answer in the chat. You're so welcome, Shine Your Light, Ashley, no worries. The Elephant Journal System is asking, what has been my favorite part of this Plural Acceptance Week? Let me think for a second. Well, first of all, it was really nice to work so closely again with the people from Plural events. That was really, really nice. You really build such an intense connection with each other over like because we mess it up because we do everything in 2 weeks instead of the 2 months that we gave ourselves. We crammed it all in 2 weeks. So you spend so much time with each other. It's almost like we're spending like when you go on a holiday with each other or something, and you're like spending so much time with each other. So that was really nice. And then this is the first year we're doing this, right? The Plural Acceptance Week. So it's really nice to see the community feedback and the responses on Twitter from people and on Facebook. So yeah, that's also been really good. And I really like the video that we did with us, the Chris's, Sapphic Bouquet, and the Elephant Journal System. We did a video with the 4 of us, which was really intense. So you can watch that on youtube.com/plural events. And I also really enjoyed the video I did with Chris's. It's very long. It's 40 minutes. After we finished recording, I told Chris's that we're not uploading it until the Plural Positivity World Conference 2020 because it was so good and so much information. But we uploaded it anyway because it had to go out today. But so yeah, that video I also really enjoyed. I also really loved the topic that we talked about. We talked about how the medical world explains DID and how we explain plurality, basically, and the differences. And so I really enjoy that topic. I love to debate on those topics, and yeah, so that was really good. It's a really good video, and I really suggest that you watch it if you have 40 minutes spare time. If you can't sleep at night, there we are. The Elephant Journal System is saying, what would be 3 things you take with you to a plural island? Everyone is yelling in my head. Okay, makeup. We're taking makeup. That's clear. Chris is taking their cat. I already have 3 cats. If I take my 3 cats, I'm done. I'm packed. I can't take my cats. I will take care of Chris's their cats when they're busy. Also, my eye is crying. My one eye is crying, not I. I'm crying. Oh, cats is 1. Well, then I take my cats. I'll take makeup and a journal. Because, got a journal. 3 cats totally count as 1 cat. That is so funny. I really know if I ever win the lottery, I'm buying an island and we're moving there with all of us. We're doing alternation for real. Can't wait. That would be really, really awesome. Not that I played the lottery, but if I would, we would buy it. We cannot buy Aruba, Chris's. We can all move there, but we can't buy it. Everyone is typing in the chat that we either should buy an island or which island we should buy. The Elephant Journal System wants to buy the Caribbeans. And Chris is saying that that Aruba is part of the Netherlands, so we can all move there. Yes, I think I can move there. I think I can even keep my disability benefits. It's certainly something I'm looking into for when my son is a little bit older, like an adult. And then it would maybe be an option for me to move there. So I might, because this country is cold and tiny, and there are a lot of people that I know here that I don't want to know. So might be a safe option to move there. Elephant Journal System is suggesting we move to the Maldives. That's not a very open-minded country, so maybe not. Gorgeous, but if we overthrow the government there, then we can move there. Lunastus Collective is saying a whiteboard, pens, and a great Wi-Fi connection. And the Luna system wants to bring their bed to the Plural Island. Yes, you can bring a bed. I didn't bring a bed. Where am I going to sleep? I will build one from leaves. So I want to know if other people are gonna, what's the word? If you are like live streaming, or you made or are gonna create a video for Plural Acceptance Week or Plural Pride, please let me know. Oh, I want to say post a link, but you can't. Sorry. I also don't know how to fix that, I think. No. Use the cats for a pillow. Hi, Miyako. I think your name is. My name is Sarah Clark, and I am the current front host of our system. But I'm constantly co-conscious with Sar and with Emily, and so they are my co-hosts, and so we are with the 3 of us. And Amy has also really been active today, so she is also close by. Chris is saying you can DM me on Twitter or Facebook. Yes, you can. If you have a link to something plural related you want to share in this stream, please send it to me on Facebook. My name there is Sarah Clark, or DM it on Twitter, which is DID. Can't type system. DID_system. Thank you, Kevin. It's my hair. I'm also very happy with my hair. Yes, very much so, because when I went to the hairdresser, maybe I had too much of a non-binary look, but I came out with no hair on my head, almost. No, it wasn't we even considered shaving it off, everything, because it looked so horrible. So, yeah, now we have this hair. What was your favorite moment in Plural Acceptance Week, everyone? Let me know in the chat. Do I play the guitar, or is it just decorative? Well, our alter Esther, she could play the guitar. I don't know if she's still can today, we don't play the guitar. At the moment, we have this, I don't know, fear, I guess, or like we get so anxious that our neighbors are gonna get mad, so we don't play it anymore at the moment. Hi, Diamond. Same for us. No, thank you, Elephant Journal System. No, no, no. That is not gonna happen. That is so not gonna happen. Oh, sing for us. I need a drink, actually. Oops. We got the whole world in our hands. Miyako is asking, what is the system like during that time of the month? Does it get more difficult? Well, it did for us, certainly, but we also had an amount of pain that was not like really normal. We could not walk for 2 days. It was really bad for us. And we would also forget that it was that time of the month. So we would go to the bathroom and be like, what is this? What happened? We thought we got like assaulted or whatever. So we got really scared. And we used to hang papers in our bathroom like it's the time of the month. It was really like our guys don't front. We get a lot of body dysmorphia from it. But our womb is now removed, so we don't have that problem anymore. Which is really nice, to be honest. I still cannot believe it that I will never have that time of the month again. Like, that is going to take more time to, like, I don't know, prove it to myself or something. I'm constantly not scared or afraid or whatever, but, like, I'm like, the doctor told me, like, you might still have some, I don't know, spawning or whatever. So, I'm like thinking that's going to happen, but it hasn't so far. So I don't know. Maybe. Our guys are really happy that we had this surgery. So yeah, it was not for a good reason that this happened, but we tried to like turn it around and make it a positive thing. Our guys are really happy that we don't have that time of the month anymore, and yeah, and that's good. Thank you for sharing, Luna System. Well, that's good to know. Maybe I should stop worrying if it doesn't happen for 13 years. Nice. Yeah, so that's that. Interesting first question to come in about plural systems, but there we go. Angela says, first time joining on a live stream. Love the information you put out here. Thank you so much, Angela. Welcome and thank you for joining on Plural Pride Day. What the Elephant Journal System is asking, what is the first rule you would change from your government for DID systems? I'm going to be very selfish and say service dogs. If I'm not very selfish, I'm going to say decent, good therapy for more than 45 minutes an hour. But that's already in the law. So, I don't know. Like in the Dutch law, it says with the English term evidence-based treatment. We have a right to evidence-based treatment, but it's not there. So Yes, Crisis says full legal recognition of plural non-binary fluid. Yes, that's really upsetting to me because in my country they promised that we could get an X on our passport. They were talking about intersex people, and then they were talking about transgender people or non-binary people, and so I tweeted out to the world like, "Hey, please include people who are plural," or I want this, and they said like it's super urgent, we're going to do this very quickly and like fix this thing in our law, and then 2 weeks later or whatever they said no, we're not going to do it anyway. And so that was really disappointing because we kind of expected it to go through, and so yeah, especially our guys were really upset that that didn't happen. Hi Amangard, welcome for joining. Thank you. No worries, Amangard. I'm just glad you're here. Yes, I am sorry you're in pain, though. That really sucks. Plural Pride Day, guys. We actually pulled it off. I was unsure if it would actually happen, if we would actually go ahead and do this, but I'm glad we did. Elephant Journal Sister is asking, if your little got $500, what would they spend it on? Well, that depends which little, but probably candy and stuffies. We have so many stuffies already, but probably more stuffies. Amagard says art supplies. They did a fantastic session for the Plural Positivity World Conference 2019 on art, so you can check that out if you like. Hi, Carrie. Thank you so much for joining. Kevin is saying their littles would buy Minecraft stuff. That's great. The Elephant Journal System is asking, what's everyone's favorite animal? I think, yes, animal. I think dogs are our favorite animal, but we have 3 cats at the moment. So, yeah. That's because we only want a service dog, though, and they don't allow me yet. So, yeah. Other things that I'm reading is art supplies and snacks, ice cream. Shine light galactic cells. Our littles would probably just give it to us adults. Animals that are being named are dogs, tigers, elephants, by the Elephant Journal System, obviously. Oh, Angela is saying, I think we love dogs, but for something you can't really have, we would like an elephant or an octopus. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Sorry. Felicity is saying our littles love Pokemon. I don't know if they are meaning that they will buy Pokemons or if their favorite animals are Pokemons. Are Pokemons animals? I think so. The Elephant Journal System has just come out and saying my favorite animal is actually a hippo, but they are the Elephant Journal Systems. Chris wants to snuggle with a lion. I would try that inside first. Kevin says deers are my favorite. Hi, Melody. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome. Scando in the chat room. See, Chris's? They have a lion inside. That's better to practice with before you go to the outside world and hug lions. Claire says Lucy would buy books, stickers, bubbles, toys, blankets, and art things, even though we have too much. Don't we all? I really think that's a plural thing. Elephant Journal Sister is saying, my name is completely ironic. I dissociate, but elephants remember everything, so LOL. Melody, the system name, like the YouTube name, Melody says, actually the host Tiffany is out right now. Mel has been oddly unavailable today. Sorry to call you Melody. It's in the YouTube name, so hence, yes, everyone is welcome. Says Chris's. I think that's the nice thing about this plural acceptance week and the plural pride day, that it's inclusive of all. We've been joking that even pregnant women are included. Pregnant people are included because they have a baby. It's a joke, though. It's a joke, people. Don't quote me on this. It's a joke, internet. Marianne is asking, what advice can you give about ways to react or explain to people who get scared of people dissociating and or switching? Well, it kind of depends on who the people are. If I'm dissociating or switching in the supermarket, I'm not going to explain what's going on to strangers. If it's my friends, for example, then I might want to explain what's going on because I see them again. So it might happen again. If it's unavoidable, then I do try to talk it over. And I think I would ask them what they are scared of, what they fear. And then counter that, I guess, because people can be afraid of a lot of things. If it's because of the media, I would explain that it's the media. It's not realistic. It's not reality. It's not what it really looks like. If it's because of just stigma, I would like maybe show them studies. We know from studies that people who have DID, they they become the victim more often than that we victimize others. Sorry, English. So there's nothing to be scared about if someone has DID or is dissociating or is switching. Yeah, that, in my opinion, at least. Okay, the chat. Wait. What are your non-humans' favorite foods, human foods? What? I don't know how to answer that. My non-humans don't eat food outside. If they do, it's probably a steak. I I don't know. Karen is saying they love that this week is encompassing and inclusive. And Safik Bukase asking, what do you think of systems that say endogenic systems don't exist because there's no scientific proof? We don't know that. We don't know if there's like, it has never been studied. So we don't. What? That that makes no sense, people. That makes no sense. After we study it with people who are plural or are endogenic, after that, if the study says no, that's not true. But we can study it. It can be proven. We can measure consciousness. It can be done. So yeah. That's all I gotta say about that. There is no scientific proof because studies haven't really been on endogenic systems, but at one point there wasn't any study on DID either. So it's unfair to say it's not real because there is no studies. Exactly. Broker Binary says, The thing is, though, trauma isn't a requirement for a diagnosis, so who knows which system types have been studied unless a system tells us, right? Yeah, that's a way to look at it. Angela is saying we were diagnosed in late 2016. We are still getting used to the whole idea. How long did it take everyone to get better communication and less amnesia after finding about your diagnosis? Um, I'm not exactly sure how long it took, but I'd say at least 3 to 4 years before we got kind of stable. And that included communication and less amnesia. We got better communication quicker than that we had less amnesia. Yeah. Safik Bouquet has a follow-up question. What do you think of systems where we refuse to defend endogenic systems from invalidation because they say there's no proof yet? Asking the hard questions here. Well, I think it's really unfair. And I think there are also a lot of non-endogenic people, like DID people, who do not fit the DID diagnostic criteria fully or not anymore. And so are those people then also not real? I don't know. I don't think that scientific proof is a valid argument against endogenic people unless there is research that actually proves it. And I mean, they are asking to prove something that can be proven. That's not the fault of anyone who's endogenic. Kevin has to go. Thank you so much for joining, Kevin. Have a great Plural Pride Day. Oh, I missed my chat. Wait, I have to go back. There are so many things science can explain yet. It's because there are no true. It's not because they are not true. It's because human capacity of the study is still limited, says Popo15. I totally agree with that. There's no scientific proof one way or the other, and studies have skewed heavily to the populations in inpatient care facilities, which also could be the cause for the DID trauma correlation. J4B says, so throughout history, nothing really existed until it was scientifically proven. Let's say gravity. Exactly. Chris says they don't study people pre-diagnoses, so they do not exist. Oh. Claire is saying, we haven't gotten better yet, but only diagnosed last year and totally at the beginning, even of knowing what's in this head. Sorry, what's in this head. Yes, that definitely took time for us as well. And we also constantly thought we knew it all. So when we had discovered we had 12 alters, we thought, okay, we know everything now. This was it. Our life was horrible, but this was it. And then the next wave of people came in, and that kept going for a while. So, yeah, finding out what emblem was in our head took a long time. Broker Binary says, our system no longer hits the criteria ourselves, but we're still here. We used to, but now we don't. We still exist. Exactly. Elephant Journal System is asking me if I can rap in English like an Eminem verse. No, I can do it in Australian though. No, I cannot. The Sapphic BK is saying, I guess the ID system didn't exist before the DSM created hysteria, which was renamed multiple personality disorder, LOL, and then it was renamed DID. So here we go. Chris says it definitely takes some time. 33 years later, we're still figuring some of this out. And Emma Gard is saying, I think the first year of discovery was the hardest. It got a little easier after that, but year 2 was not a cakewalk. I also want to add something myself because I was talking about this earlier. When I got diagnosed, there was not even a handful of YouTubers. There was very little information out there, and nothing of it was positive, especially not in Dutch language. And so because of that, I had to form this idea of what DID was, what it actually looks like, what it would mean for me and my life and my son. And it did not look good, not at all. Whereas if there was someone there who would have said, hey, this is not the end of the world. It's difficult, but it's very much doable. And you can have a great life. I think my situation, my feelings surrounding the topic and getting diagnosed would have been very different. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Let's see where we are. Lunastos Collective says, so we are energetic and we're also diagnosed DID, so we don't know what impacts what, but once we fully accepted ourselves, it got better in about 3 years. Yes, self-acceptance was so important for us as well. I don't think systems ever fully figure themselves out. It's a lifelong journey of discovery and learning and working with each other to function as a whole, says Melody. Sorry, I know that's not your name, but I forgot the person was out. I'm so sorry. I'm just going to stick to the screen names I can see because else I'm really going to mess up. Safik Bouquet says, Freud can go bleep himself. Elephant Journal System says, do you know 100 years ago we would be treated with... I'm not going to say that out loud. Sorry. I'm so behind in the chat. Oh my gosh. Broker Binary says, that's the whole reason I'm using my friend's account. The info given by the community scared me. And then the way the community treated fully fragmented systems like our system, we had to leave. Yeah, that's why we left Tumblr. And we are not very active on other social media besides Facebook, where we have our own group. Claire says, yes, YouTube is brilliant. Claire, felt terrible about it all until the positivity week, which helped so much. Thank you for that, and to everyone else involved. You're so welcome. Thank you, and I'm glad you are enjoying this week. Tiff said, I should just do this. I'm so used to Plural Kit on Discord. I don't know what that is. Hi, Blue Pie. Welcome. Lunastis Collective says, an eugenic system just means a plural system that wasn't more formed from trauma, lots of plausible causes. Yes, that is a good description, I think. I'm just reading the chat. I'm gonna take a drink. How about that? Tiff, PluralKit is a bot that helps headmade proxy their message. It basically creates a pseudo profile with a custom profile pic and name. It's really useful and validating. I love that. I was on what is called Discord. We were on Discord, but I found it very difficult to moderate. So we left. Yeah, basically. Chris says we have to have a random Chris proxy. Yes, us too. That would help, actually. To all the people who joined later, welcome. Happy Plural Pride Day. It's so nice to see you all here. If you have any questions or you want to say something nice in the chat, go ahead. Elephant Journal System is asking, Genie in a Bottle, what are your 3 wishes? My 3 wishes is the island for us plurals. Medication that fix my PTSD. That would be nice. And world peace. Yes, Chris is smarter than me. Wish 1, get the genie back. I don't need another bottle. Or make my first wish that all my alters can do a wish. Then that might also work. Free round trip to Australia. That would be nice. I'd come visit you, Elephant Journal System. I've seen a lot of the world, but I've never been to Australia. John says, having a good day so far. It's really cool to see the exponential growth of Plural Gang. Yes, it was. If you are on Twitter, there is a hashtag called Plural Gang, and it's really great. It's nice. There are a lot of nice people there. Unique Trainer, welcome. Hi, Corbin and Kyle. They are saying, thank you for the validation that one of our individuals needed so much. The Facebook group, Alternation, is so supportive. Thank you. Goes to everyone in the group. Broker Binary says 3 wishes: 1, better mental health; 2, recognition of multiple systems plurals as people; and 3, a body that matches what we collectively designed. Oh, I could wish that we all have our own body and an island to live on. That's what I wish for. I'll save my 3rd one. Lunasis Collective says, we are one of those people that actually would wish for immortality just so we could learn to play every instrument in the world. Nice. The Elephant Journal System is asking, if you could have a superpower ability, what would it be? That's a good question. To fly. That would be very nice. I don't need my round ticket to Australia. I just fly over. Unique Trainer says, we would love to have our own body out here. The Emma Guard is saying teleporting. That would be also very nice. Might be faster than flying, but I like flying. Yeah, in the inner world, some of us can fly. Sapphic Bouquet is asking if we have seen Legion, the TV show. Carrie Loudermilk? Loudermilk? What kind of name is that? Maybe one of the best plural systems we've seen. No, I have not seen Legion, the TV show, and I think the name Loudermilk is hilarious. The Luna system wants invisibility. Chris's wants to be able to shapeshift. That would be nice. Linus Collective is saying ability to manipulate probability that the world accepts plurality 100%. Nice. Teleporting would help us a lot. I noticed you have a guitar in the back. The loop looks big. Is it a 12 string? That's cool. No, it's actually a very tiny guitar. It's very tiny on purpose because I'm tiny and I have very tiny hands. So I needed a tiny guitar. So it's a tiny one and not 12 strings. The Elephant Journal System asks pasta or rice. I'm going to say pasta. Very important question. The Elephant Journal System wants mind reading as a superpower to shut up their VPD. That's very smart. Clara says, wish to be able to split the body so we can go to different things that clash and so not to argue about it. Yes, that would be very nice. Unique Trainer says, our young daughter who understands about our DID asks why the body doesn't change when we switch. We'd like to ask the same thing sometimes. That's very funny. There is this meme of parents with tattoos, and then the girl doesn't have tattoos, and it says like something like, when will they show up? When will they grow? Or whatever. Kind of like that. Or it reminds me of that, I should say. Angela says, I would be happy with teleporting or flying. Fairy Duff. Unique Trainer says, we switch a lot when we listen to music. Yeah, so do we. That's why we might not listen so much to music if we have stuff to do. Maybe. Oh, Chris says that season 1 of Legion on TV was pretty scary, so trigger warning for that. The avant-garde is asking, would you rather fight 50 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck? Wow. How does your brain come up with this? 50 duck-sized horses. Yes, I think that would be a better idea. It's a standard question. On what? When you go on a date, avant-garde? Is this the kind of questions you ask people? Do you know of any songs that could be relatable to plurality? Yeah, I'm sure they're out there. I can't think of anything at the moment that I'd be like, that's a great song to share here. But I'm sure they are out there. Oh, Chris says there are some Spotify lists, so that makes it easy. The Elephant Journal System is saying summer or winter, and I'm going to say definitely summer. We don't deal well with the cold, so it's better in the summer. Some people are naming songs in the chat. Our body is also in a lot less pain in the summer, so yeah. What's your own answer, Elephant Journal System? Savic Bouquet is saying it's cold this summer and we have chronic pain too, so our sympathies. Yes, it is cold this summer. unfortunately, here as well. Today, the whole weather was horrible. I wanted to record my video for tomorrow, but there was so much thunder and rain that I was like, this is going to be so annoying to listen to. So I waited. And now it's not raining and thundering, but I had to do my live stream. It's hot in New York today. I'm coming over, Chris's. Oh, I wasn't gonna name any of these songs out loud, but then Luna Tusta's Collective named one of our favorite songs, maybe our all-time favorite song. It's Here's to Us by Hailstorm. Yes, it is such a wonderful song. I love that song so much. Oi, Sapphic Bouquet, I'm trying so hard. Lunastus, yes? No? I'm trying so hard it's not English. Again, one's gonna say English is my second language, but that's not English, I hope. Yes, Lunastus. Okay, I'm gonna try to remember this. Yes. Sorry, folks. It's Finnish. Finnish. You folks expect me to speak Finnish all of a sudden. Claire, there was a pride parade in your city today. That is so funny. Like a coincidence. I mean, that's nice. Oh, while we're all here, can you please give the video a like? Thank you. Lunastus Collective says we don't judge for our poor system naming choices, lol. You know, I changed my system name because it was not pronounceable for people. Yes, I am closer to Finland than you are, Elephant Journal System. Claire says, queer pride coincidence. Yes, nice. We're starting the Plural Pride Parade in 10 years, guys, so get ready. Here's a question. How did everyone come to choose their system names? Sapphic Bouquet says, and we had to pick bouquet. I can do bouquet. That's French. I can do French. Both Stronghold and everyone in the chat. How did everyone come to choose their system names? So we had a different system name before. I'm not going to say what it was. Well, it's on my channel, so it doesn't really matter, but I'm not going to say it because apparently it's slang in a different language and it meant something not very, very nice. So because of that, we changed our system name on the outside world because in the inside, it's still our own like name, right? But on the outside world, we changed our system name. And then we live in a big castle, like a fort maybe. And so we thought Stronghold would be a good name. And then we were very dumb because we only checked here on YouTube if there was a Stronghold system and not on the rest of the internet. And there was another Stronghold system, but they changed their name slightly now for us. So it's kind of awkward. I felt really bad that I didn't check better, but I had already like released the name. So that's how it happened. And then we changed our name here on YouTube again because we didn't want to make it all about our system. We wanted to make it like more about other plurals. So we went with power to the plurals then. People are sharing their system names and the stories behind them in the chat, but for privacy reasons, I don't want to read it out loud because maybe some people didn't like that. Shine your light collective pressed enter too fast. So now it looks like it's secret. Someone is messaging me. Okay, I'm back here. Sorry. Having the case saying someone disliked your stream with this person. Every time. Even if I upload that I'm officially cancer free, people find it necessary to dislike the video. How much hate do you have in your heart to have to do that? Tell us about your teen emo stage. I'm still in it. I don't really know what to say about it though. I'm still in my teen emo stage, and like it's not gonna go away. If only to prove my mother wrong, as she always said it was a phase. Melody is saying they also get dislikes on some of their videos. Perhaps someone has subscribed to the channel specifically to dislike. Yes, I think so. Drumster, you're here. That is so great. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Angela. They're saying, love the look you got going on right now. What is Amy's favorite color? Black. Black, very black. Amy is the goth face. Giovanni says, dislikes still count for total interaction on YouTube. It's like an absolute value, not like on Reddit. Yeah, I know. And some people also think if you talk about something sad or like a not positive, fun topic, you should dislike it. You shouldn't. But some people think that's how it works. Like, oh, that's so sad. I'm going to dislike this video. The Elephant Journal system says black is a shade. Yes. Well, so is Amy. She has a lot of shade. Thank you so much, Dromester. They just saw the stream and had to come on. That's really nice. Another question to spark some discussion. Do any of you have any sort of indicators in the outer world to mark who is fronting? You mean like jewelry or something? We used to, but not anymore. Because first of all, we are with a lot of people in our system. And second of all, we rather just say who's out if it matters to other people. Angela is asking, can I share the video on my Facebook? Yes, of course you can share the video. You can share any videos on Power to Plural's channel and Plural Events channel. Sapphic Bouquet is saying, we used to use bracelets, but it became a pain in the ass to remember. Yes, it did. We had a system where we had like a locker on like a chain or whatever. And inside it, you could put different colored discs. And on those discs, you could put perfume. That was the idea. But because there were different colors, we wanted to like use them to mark who was outside. And so we did like stripes on them and circles on them. And like we marked the colors so we could use both sides and it would mean something else because we didn't have enough of the colored things. But it was not doable anymore and definitely not for someone else to remember. Shine Your Light Collective says that wouldn't work for us, the jewelry thing, not because we are so many, but because we have identity confusion a lot. Yes, we do too. We sometimes don't know who we are. And sometimes that's very scary. But yeah, then there is not really much point in wearing a jewelry besides one that says, I don't know who I am. Broker Binary says, for a while we drew on our hand to show who was out, but once we reached 25 plus, it became complicated. Now there's 300 plus, we just say who's out. Same for us. It does make sense that such a thing would be rather inconvenient for systems with many members. Yes, if I had like 5 system mates, I would totally use this system to this day. Chris says fully fragmented systems often have more identity confusion. We can talk about that tomorrow. Yes, that might be good. Tomorrow, guys, there will be a new video on the Plural Events channel. I don't think there is going to be any video today. Maybe we're going to upload something after this. But we're doing these live streams instead. But tomorrow there will be a video about fully fragmented systems for fully fragmented Sunday. Shiny Light Collective says, yes, I think that would be a good t-shirt idea. I don't know who I am today. I don't know who I am. Yes. Finding a link. If I can. Takes a while. There we go. In case someone needs a shirt. Melody is asking, speak of plural events channel, who is it that actually runs plural events? Is it one person or a group of people? It's a group of people. It's a group of bodies, yes, says Chris's. It's a group of bodies and people from all over the world working together. We worked on this event with people from 4 different time zones. So, yeah, it's a group of people. The Luna system has to go. Thank you so much for joining. See you all later on Facebook. They have a wonderful support group, by the way, called Dissociative Identity Disorder Support Group on Facebook. So check that out if you want to. Thank you for joining, Luna system. You know the fish tank in Finding Nemo? No, I don't. Sorry. Someone made a joke on Discord that a plural meetup convention would have more people in attendance than the number of tickets sold. Yes. I was explaining plural events as the fish tank. Okay. Over 3,000 people in attendance, but it's just a few polyfragmented systems. Yes, that's why we that's what we said for the conference, for the Plural Positivity World Conference 2019. We said we had over thousands of people watching. Eventually we did. We had over 5,000 people watching in the first week or so. So that's absolutely amazing. Elephant Journal System is saying, can you imagine Plural Pride in real life? So many in attendance. That would be so nice, guys. I really hope we can do that one day. It's not realistic at the moment, but maybe one day we can do that. Oh, Broker Binary says, the friend whose account I'm using just started up one of your Dutch videos on their phone. That's awesome. Blue Pie is saying, I just want to say this is wonderful. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you joined. Giovanni says a convention would be cool. Yes, it would be cool. Angela is saying, that would be awesome. I would love to make friends in real life with other systems. We have DID support groups here in the Netherlands where you can go to. It's like every other month, but I didn't have much success there. They were mainly older people and not very DID focused. It was more like coffee hour and talking about the weather. Oh, yes, Chris is saying that they will be running the Plural Events table at the Philadelphia Trans Wellness Convention next week. So if you're going there or you want to go there and you're plural, go visit Chris's because they have an awesome table there. The Elephant Journal System is saying my university is teaching DID as a personality disorder and as a special case. What should I do, especially so I don't explode? Well, grab a DSM-5. I mean, it's clearly not under personality disorders. How is that even possible that a university is teaching that? That is ridiculous. They quoted from what? 1993? It's a mismatch of information. Well, yeah, clearly. How can they quote the DSM? Which DSM? 3. That was disappointing. The DSM-4. Why would they quote the DSM-4? That's outdated. My friend's class still calls it MPD, refuses to us as personalities and not identities, and just uses DID as a new name. New name. Wow, that is so messed up. Safik Brigade is asking, does your university still recommend leeches for treating medical conditions too? How can Elephant Journal System says maybe they are quoting DSM-5, but that can be because in the DSM-5 it's clearly a dissociative disorder. Dromster is asking how to deal with family denial over us having DID like a parent. Well, wrong example because my parents and I don't have the best relationship. But yeah, Chris is saying it's very common for family to have denial. I think so too. I think it's if you have a therapist, you can bring your family there so they can hear it from a therapist. You can try to educate them, I guess, on the topic. But some people are just very much not believing DID, and I'm not sure why, besides the stigma that has been spread for the past, I don't know, 40 years, if not longer. But I'm not really sure how to convince